Sorry about that.
How did you get past the...
Relax. Pericles sent.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after...
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
The people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going...
You and Pericles...
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences...
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help...
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard!
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and fight!
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
Hell's ready for you, Commander!
I never thought we'd leave Athens.
I've left places I've called home. We've reached full speed!
Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me.
Watch them, Commander! They are heading this way! Where to now, Commander?
I never thought Athens would.
I've left places I've called home.
They're coming right at us!
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me.
Sails up! Maximum speed! Raise oars! Get the oars ready! More speed! Bows ready!
we will have on the ship.
Rowers! Go!
There's salvage nearby!
Champion!
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be free.
Yes, free seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you want to. Otherwise, you're king.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long. Start rowing! Onward! Increase speed!
You're quiet tonight, Barnabas.
Sorry. Years ago, on a bright night like this one, my old friend Tharos and I were sailing to Samos when we heard our names being sung out in the middle of the darkness. The song was so sweet, we forgot how to sail.
Don't tell me. You saw the silence.
I covered my ears to drown out their chants. But when I went to warn Tharos, he was gone. I never saw him again.
I'm sorry.
When the sea calls, you never know where it will lead you. Tharos might be king of some faraway land by now. You never know. There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
We're ready to dock!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
If I wasn't getting something out of it, he'd be dead already.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
What's a little girl doing in a clay pit?
Oh, Misthios. Hi, Misthios. I'm just preparing something for my friends. I've been here all day, but I still need more clay. I need enough.
What you're doing for your friends is very nice. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Really? You think so? I was thinking of getting them some other things, though.
You're a generous friend. What do you want to give?
I want to give them some nice jewelry.
You mean jewelry?
That's what I said. I know. That's why I was going to get some shiny stones in the abandoned mines and a few pearls from the lagoon. But I've been stuck here all day with the clay, and the abandoned mines are kinda scary. Do you think you could help me get some gifts for my friends? I'll make some jewelry for you too, for helping me.
Gladly, young lady. I'll see to it you get the best pearls and shiny stones. And I wouldn't mind some jewelry myself.
Yay! Thank you. You're really nice for a big, scary-looking person.
Where are these?
The mine is in the meadow, west of the temple.
I'll see what I can Okay, that's all I need.
I should be done here soon. Meet me at the cliff.
That's the lagoon with the pearls.
Leave. Die! Is this really all you've got?
Let's go.
Keep a sharp watch here.
Hey, what are you doing here?
This used to be a nice village. But now it's just a nest of anarchy and crime. This is the lagoon the little girl mentioned. That's enough pearls.
Taking out.
Ah, the mines. That's where the shiny stones are. The abandoned mines with the shiny stones. The little girl and her friends. She got here sooner than I thought she would.
Mistios! You made it just in time!
I don't see anyone else here.
What? Silly Mistios. Can't you see them? The one on the left is...
They look friend.
What do you mean?
I know you made them, but this isn't the way to make friends. Tell
I can't! She's dead, Mistio. Mother is dead. She joined the pirates. Told me she'll bring back so much drachmi. We could swim. But one day she came back, Mistios. Her favorite white robe was all red. And she told me to take care of myself and make more friends. But I've never had any friends. I didn't know what she meant. So I thought, really... Did I make a mistake? Mother won't be upset at me, right?
No, child, no. You did great. Your mother would be proud of you. Friends come in all shapes and sizes. I have an eagle, and he's a close friend of mine.
Wow, really? That's so cool.
Here you go. Your gifts for your friends, as promised. Why don't you go put them on for them? I'm sure they'll like that.
Thank you, Mistios. You're the best. I'll go do that.
I'm sorry, child. I could not break your heart, even if it was good for you. Phobos, away! Off we go now. I should check in on her later. Yeah!
I'll see you all at the selection ceremony. I especially hope you show up.
Let me guess. He's rich.
That's Etios, the scion of the most influential. We need Eros' blessings to be picked.
You hope to marry into riches.
No! My feelings are for Etio.
Even if your feelings for him are real, they get stronger with Rahmi.
No! I really am in love with him.
You better start praying like the rest of them.
No, I have to stand out. I need to do anything. Yes. Eros? Please. His ears are stuffed full. Let me help. I'm a witch of Hecate, goddess of love.
Ridiculous. Love potion.
I'll buy it from you, please. I don't need your love potion. Just. And once you've drained every last drop of it down, first, we'll need two things. A cask of the fine... but I'm sure the... Please, Mistia. And a lot of drachmi.
Fine. That's all?
Excellent.
That's the shipwreck with the wine. Hope the pirates haven't gotten here yet.
Σύνελθε, τέλος έστε.
That must be the shipwreck she was talking about.
I'm just pinching a little bit. She'll never know. I'll enjoy this.
You don't stand! Go! Go!
This is all the wine left. The looters stripped the shipwreck clean. That's the warehouse. The wild mushrooms will be in there somewhere. Customs warehouse. Better get looking for those mushrooms.
No, that's why I'm bringing it up. What if she, I don't know, has plans for these mushrooms that just came in? What does a pirate need with mushrooms? I heard they can be made into weapons.
Wine and wild mushrooms. That's all of it. I should go to the girl and the witch at the temple.
The gods will not welcome you.
Yeah.
I could use some help over here.
Ah!
Are you really trying to fight me?
Everyone, charge!
Now, I just need a more...
I've come this far, I'll see it through. What else do you...
No. What I need, the girl can provide.
I'll give you whatever you need to...
We'll just need a little snip of your beautiful locks. Your part in this is done, Miss Theos. Come to the selection ceremony at Aetios' house to witness the fruits of...
You've got to come...
I hope he has deep pockets. His love didn't come...
Come. There's much left to do.
What?
Miss Theos, kill the snake! She did this to me! She made me bald!
I'm sorry, my love. Give me a moment. Some peasants need my attention.
You said a little bit of her hair. Explain this.
Explain? It's clear, beautiful, gullible. Her competition.
She set me up! Aetios picked her and he didn't even take it.
What happened to the
Why, she drank it. And look.
She added a lock of my hair to the potion and then made me drink it. I didn't feel anything strange at the time, but when...
What trickery is this?
A spell? Are you idiots? If only some... It's simple alchemy. With a little knowledge of poisonous local flora, anything is possible. I've never seen anyone go bald. Just a horrible rash at best. This went better than I expected.
Why would you...
Aetios can be no one's but mine. I'm the one who truly... I've always been the one. You think I'd let some starry-eyed fledgling after... Aetios doesn't know what's good for... He liked the way she looked, so I changed that.
I was promised Rachmi. Just give it to me. I didn't...
Technically, the girl asked you for the items, not me.
She's making fools of us both! Kill her, Mistios!
You're crazy.
You'll pay for this.
She played the game and she lost. There's nothing to pay for. You believe she's innocent in all this? She tried to get ahead with magic. So spare me the hypocrisy. Just leave and take your bald friend with you.
Please, Mistios, do something! I'll cut through every last one of your guards to get to you.
Guards! Stop this, Mistios!
What have you done to my wife? Pay for this, Mistios.
Τρέχουν προτού ματαιωνέστε.
Die!
Ουδής ασφαλής εν ελάβει εστί, ουκ έστι.
Now's our time!
Does it please you, I wonder?
Διατίου δύναμε κοινή. Έφυξα.
You're the one who left a message on the board. What's going on?
With a new leader may come new opportunities. We have rights here outside the main city, but we are not yet full citizens.
But you want to be?
Yes. I have a bit of money set aside to convince a politician. I think now is the time to make the attempt.
So you want me to deliver it to the politician?
That would be the idea, yes.
It won't be easy, but I'll take care of it.
Thank the god.
May the gods guide you. Off we go now. Let's go. Ella.
Απολογία αν δώσεις.
Κάλεσα τις θερείς. Και ξεπάταξα στον δούλον αυτού την απολύτων σύγχρονων.
Έλα. Έλα.
This is for...
Oh, thank you, Misthios. Take this for your trouble.
Το οφθαλμί μου πεσεύουσι.
We have the finest quality merchandise. Thanks for stopping by. What would you like? My thanks. Is there something you need? Please ask for anything you need.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote.
What's my role?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. to stay hidden.
I think I saw something.
Should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
What are you doing here?
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversation.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmae, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother. They'll be on high alert here.
There's a new craze in town. Something about olive oil and
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to...
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
A Mystios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd...
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on, introduce...
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
It's come back for...
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
There's a war at the city walls. Suffering, starvation. And you're in here arguing because someone at the party isn't giving you the attention you need?
That's no way to calm down someone who is obviously upset.
No, it's not.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that.
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculus, xanthodontus, exophthalmic moros.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than...
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argo.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away and...
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and...
I'm sure it's a real honor. You're awfully worked up over...
I'm never just any...
I'll get the one.
Wonderful.
It wouldn't be a pub.
You shouldn't be in here.
I'm here for your...
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very big.
Care for another impression?
That one isn't.
When I need to...
Quickly!
After.
I'm only here...
And yet...
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink.
A competition?
One...
Where?
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the god.
Why don't you just support...
It's he?
Sophocles.
Pericles is...
Either we dine here and praise...
Ready for more?
Yeah.
I could outdrink both of you.
You ready for another?
You, I like you. Who brought you?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? What?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, right?
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help...
I love getting drunk.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Dionysos, there you are. Everyone else...
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
I think you should.
Fine, fine.
Is there
What spot? But the dangerous part are the Athenians.
Oh, so
Bring your...
Collect your weak and collect...
If they want blood...
I'll step...
The stupids.
For when our wars are done, after lives are lost and blood has run, we must rejoin our broken daughters and our sons. Reunited together, we...
Enough!
The best!
Here...
Someone's being hurt. Open this door!
Such...
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard.
I only came to this symposium to...
Sounds like we can help each other then.
She's not in...
I think I'll check all the...
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind, I promise to pour the oil on you. And...
How's Euripides? Drunk, I...
You can stop
hiding. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too.
If you don't get the oil soon, all will end.
When you walked in, you seemed...
How I wish you were right.
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so...
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under... Which is what?
I might be back.
If you...
Ah, the Mystios from the Oster system. Let's talk later.
just can't stay up.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinth.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that. And for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as?
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice and value their words more than those of... Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Cassandra, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests. I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Cassandra?
I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you or...
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but... one day when you have a friend, you'd do anything.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears.
10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Mateusz to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal...
My people are important.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.